Are we gonna talk about that? Because I'm gonna start slinging straws in Cali. Who needs some? Got you.
All right, so we are live. This is not an episode chilling with the NY Warriors, but it's actually a test because of what happened last week. But you know what? We can still hear the horn.
Oh,
The horn is failing.
We're not starting off good again.
No, there you go. What's up, guys? So,
Nice.
Basically, I'm just doing a live stream testing, making sure everything is good. I had a little trouble last week with the internet. I did an upgrade, but the upgrade, I guess it wasn't installed right, or it was wrong on my end. I don't know, whatever. So I'm just testing it now, making sure everything's running good for tomorrow's episode 57, which we're gonna do a do-over. But joining me today, I have my friends with me. I got Undisputed Frost.
We're not friends.
Frost, say what's up.
What's going on, everybody?
All right. Frost has been my friend for 3 years now, 3.5 years,
something like that.
around there. So he's always there when I needed him, and
I hug him too.
Yeah,
From the West Coast.
Well, Frost Business is episode 1, so
Yeah,
damn.
that's right. No, that was episode 0. That was the zero issue.
But the zero issues always come out after the 50.
I know.
After the mains, right? Too funny.
And you and Sean also, and
That's
Gene
right.
Polly's Peter. People, you guys don't know who Sean is.
Gene Polisepper.
And then we have Marky 316.
What's up, everybody?
The
Hello.
horn is failing.
Hell. Well, we're going good so far, so horn can fail all at once, so it's all good.
Yeah, the stream is running good. Everything looks clear. Everybody looks good. So I think it was that I changed I changed my router wire.
Yeah, the wires.
So I upgraded to the Cat 6E wire, so that hopefully that'll work.
Yeah.
It seems to be doing good.
Yeah, like I said, for all you technical people out there, when you're running over 100 megabytes per second, you need a Cat E6. And because that blue wire is not going to handle it. It's going to bottleneck you and cut you off. So you're wasting your money. Just a little tidbit from the tech people.
That's it.
And then we have Joker M21.
Hello, my man Biggs paid his cable bill.
Honestly, I was getting messages from people. Yo, Biggs, you pay your cable bill?
Too funny.
Oh man, I was going crazy. Let me get this chat opened up real quick. So I can see who joined us.
He needs to start selling more comics so he can pay that bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're up, right? So in the chat, we got Comics Misexplained. Thanks for joining us. We got Tony Sanders. We got Jesse Rican and his comics. What's up, mi gente? We got White Dog 1497, Kobe Z, and Nerd Vision. What's up? Yeah, it's a little impromptu thing. Testing the wires, making sure everything is ready to go for tomorrow, because we will be doing over episode 57 of Chilling with the NY Warriors. We're still gonna have our special guest Omega 13 or Omega XIIV, the way you want to, whichever term you want to use. He'll still be on, and also we're also gonna do our next auction, which will be this Saturday, September 11th, 10 p.m. Eastern. I mean August. I think September. Look, I'm already ahead of month. This Saturday, August 11th, 10 p.m. Eastern. Will be our 9th auction already?
I think it's the 9th, yeah.
This is our 9th, yeah. We're gonna have special guest. TiVo's gonna join us on that auction. He'll be because he didn't get a chance to finish selling what he wanted to try to get rid of on his auction, because he got called into work or whatever, so he had to cut his part short. So he asked if he can join on ours. Of course, it's not a problem.
Yeah, it's not a problem, but now he has to return the favor. You know what I'm saying? He comes on our auction.
I don't know.
To go on his.
I don't know, man. He had you on his show for a long time.
I know, and they booted me. I know.
I mean, that was stressful as it was. And then, let's not mention the Namor Aquaman.
Oh man.
Yes.
Just, I think you owe him. Okay.
I owe him. I did. I redeemed myself on the last one.
Hey, I know. Looking at the Just a Rican and his comics, he subscribed me earlier today, so I appreciate that. So.
Yeah, and you know what? I was gonna give him a proper shout out on Monday's episode. I had the link to his channel description, and everything. He's basically new, just Puerto Rican in his comics. You know, he has an Instagram page and a YouTube channel. So guys, and you know, you could check each other out. Y'all in the chat, y'all could hit on y'all little icons, and y'all can see, you know, what you guys are about and stuff. I didn't do it for this video. I didn't put no description because it was just an impromptu thing I was running. I was talking with the guys. I was trying to set this up for like the last couple hours already. But if you guys, there's anything you guys want to talk about, I do have some books that I picked up today. Some new books that are basically just what I'm reading. You know,
yeah, show them off, bro.
If you guys, you know, want to bear with me with, you know, look at them real quick. All right.
I mean, the only news I heard so far, it was Stan Lee, right? Stan Lee not doing no more public signings. That's about it. Allegedly. Yeah.
He said that before.
He's gonna do private. I can just see him just doing private, staying at his house.
Yeah, he should have been doing.
He should have been doing
that
private for years already. Yeah.
I just want to point out, like, the only reason why he's not doing it no more is because they have to recharge the battery for that robot. Because Stanley's a robot. Let's be honest. Like, that's not really Stan. And they want somebody else to actually sign the autographs, not Stan. So that's why they're doing private signings where you don't get to see it. So, just letting you know, Stan's not really signing your books anymore, people.
Oh man,
damn it, man!
This video has been flagged.
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't even matter. We're not monetized, so they don't even care what the hell we say.
Basically,
we're not going on YouTube Red anytime soon.
So one of the things that I pick up because it's free, you know, the DC Nation magazine, they basically copied this off of Image Plus. You know, it's like the Image Plus magazine. They practically the same thing. They number them now, magazine size. They give you little previews of what's coming out. You know, a couple of pages of each new book and stuff. But one thing that stood out to me when I was in my comic shop today is the artist Pete Woods. He was showing how he redesigned Red Hood.
Ooh,
you know,
nice.
It's really cool. And I know Frost, you like those you know, Robin, Jason Todd characters and Tim Drakes and stuff. So
yeah, you know,
cool.
I had a question. I was talking with the boys that I hang out with in the off airs. That book is showing the redesign of the Red Hood.
Yeah,
but he's not going to be redesigned until like issue 26 or 36, something like that. So
that far down. Wow.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's going to be a minute. They still got to finish that whole Red Hood versus Batman thing. So my question is, what would you consider the first appearance of the new Fit? In that right there, or in the comic book?
Well, you know what? These are numbered.
Yeah.
So these are issued, and there's a couple of previews where there was first appearances, and you know, so I would say this. It gives you a bio.
I mean, if you look at back in the days too, those phone books, they have plenty of first appearances in those phone books too. They show that. Yeah, they show how Wolverine will look and stuff like that.
But
so
you can't consider that the first appearance. You know why? I don't like people like to argue that, but the reason I wouldn't consider that is because they didn't call him Wolverine.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. But the magazine is like, it's kind of like that, yeah, right?
I saw you roll your eyes, Frost. Come on, what happened? What do you?
Well, I mean, like it's what you like to call a prototype.
Yeah.
So that's why you can't really consider it a first appearance or even a cameo. It was just like, here's a new character that we're thinking about doing. And there you go. But on that, though, that's an established character, just a whole complete redesign of his outfit. That's why it's like, man, what would it be? And then my next question is, you stated that they copied off of Image. Now
it's almost like the Image Plus magazine.
But now, didn't they come out with that DC magazine a while back? Like, it was like a one-shot thing for Rebirth or something like that.
DC Nation.
It was a DC Nation before.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It was way before, and I think it predated the Image Plus.
Well, you know what? The reason I say that it copied is because number one, the numbering, and number two, it's being consistent. You know, with a whole, not like when Rebirth first came out, when they did that first preview DC Nation magazine.
But DC's giving it for free. Image gave only the first one for free.
Well,
then the rest you pay for.
Yeah, they Image gave it to you for free if you buy the previews.
Buy the previews, you get it for free.
Yeah.
But that's the same thing. That was the same thing with Marvel back then. Marvel, it was the same thing. You bought the preview, you got the Marvel preview for free as well.
Yeah.
Now you can get the Marvel for free, preview for free now. And now you can get the DC Nation and their little thing for free as well, while Image is still charging you for their Image Plus book.
Yeah, because you know what it is too? The Image Plus book, they're giving you like for example, they did a Negan story for free in the back.
Right.
And then after that they did
then they do Witches.
Yeah, Scott Snyder's Witches. They did a issue.
Well,
of that.
you're paying for that. I mean, like I said, the first issue was the only one for free. The rest are all paid for. But either way, I mean, it's still a cool little thing. You get a little story in the back. You still get some stuff. You still get some previews and stuff like that. But I don't know. Like, I don't know if you can. Like, I don't know. Like that. The whole redesign. To me, it's up in the air. Do you consider that the first appearance of his new costume, or do you consider it the comic? Because I have my whole complaints. Same thing with the Harley Quinn. If you know, Harley Quinn's first appearance is in Batman Adventures 12, but there's a whole little kids comic, like kids comic book thing. It was like a tape deck thing.
Right.
You know, you put like a read along. She was in that. That was like in that Batman Adventures Gotta Get 'Em or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, that's her first appearance there. But CGC considers Batman 12. But yet, if you look at Darth Maul, remember my Darth Maul thing?
Right.
CGC wouldn't put the first appearance of Darth Maul in Star Wars Phantom Menace, Star Wars Phantom Menace #1, because they said, oh, but he was in TV guides and magazines beforehand, so that's not really his first. Well, neither is Harley Quinn. So CGC, you're completely wrong. So Marky's right. Go fuck yourselves.
Wow.
How you feel about it?
Oh, Jesus.
What else you get, Biggs?
All right, so I picked up. Let's do the Independents real quick. So I got Walking Dead 181.
Nice.
That's the Bill Sinkovich.
That was last month. That was last.
Yeah.
Is Wolverine in there? You
no,
said 181. I was just saying.
I mean, he could show you 181 if you want.
And then 182. Just because this is the first time I've gone into my LCS in like maybe a month and a half almost. So they had a few books there piled up. You know what, the story right before this one, like the what is it called, the New World? It was a slow burn. It was a 6-part arc. Not worth it at all. Nothing really happened. The only major thing that happened in that storyline, was that Michonne found her daughter. That's it. Nothing else. And and the whole new community and how they live versus how Rick and them live now. That's all. Nothing else.
Do you think the zombie thing is just getting a little bit?
I think so. I think it's
dying down a little bit with them.
It's getting it's reaching its toll already.
Yeah.
I think I think it's time to, unless you're gonna get someone. The problem I always said about Independents is that they don't like to give their properties to someone else to write. I can't, so they die out. So when a lot of people say Independence is the way, to me is not the way, because they're gonna die out. Like, for example, he killed off, he stopped Invincible, right? No more Invincible. Why not give it to someone else to now let them write their take on the character? What I mean? Now you have something growing, and it'll reaches it could reach a new level. Same thing with Walking Dead. Stop writing it already. Finish your part. Give it to somebody else. And then your Walking Dead will still carry on with a new writer, new story, new whatever. That's just my little gripe with Independence.
But I don't think you can because of the TV contract.
Yeah. That's
same thing with Invincible. It got optioned as well, so you kind of can't really do it. And then also, I wouldn't want anybody else to write Invincible, nor somebody else do the artwork. You know what I mean? Like Ryan Ottley does an amazing job on that, and I mean, it just suck. It's like taking Savage Dragon. You take Eric Larson off of Savage Dragon, and you have Marky start writing it, and you're like, oh my god, this is horrible.
How the hell did I get involved with Savage Dragon?
I'm just throwing an example. A random Joe Blow starts writing it, and it's horrible. That's why it's like I would rather just keep it, end it. It's only right that he started the book, he ended the book. You know, so same thing with Walking Dead. I mean, I've said this the whole time that Walking Dead's trash and it should have ended a long time ago. And they keep drawing it out. I swear to God, you guys are reading the same story arcs over and over and over again, just with different characters. And you got people in the chat talking crap like, "Oh my God, you guys must be bored if Frost is on there."
Let's see who joined us in the chat real quick. This is the last time. Let me scroll up. Okay, so we have Splash Page Comics, Trinity Comics, Cat Rent Figures, Comic Book Fanatic 86, Miss Hustle, Manny NYC. Who else?
Shout out to that bird.
Niobe Comics, A-Port, Gomez, Comic Collector. Everybody
Gomez.
Broski. Comic Book Estate. And who else? Oh, we have Evan, Stay Puft 1983. We have Who Dat Comics, them movies. We have Captain Cold Comics. Yo, I've been looking at Captain Cold's like IG. He has a amazing collection.
You got some nice.
F Captain Cold and his Instagram and F Captain Cold and his whole record label and everything. Okay, I'm saying as a label, as a company.
Damn.
And Dr. Von Chilla, thanks for joining us, guys. So we just, we're just BSing for a little bit, talking comics, talking whatever. You know, I'm actually really testing my internet, making sure it holds up, everything's good. Okay, so the next thing I've got here is Mr. Miracle number 10. This one I've only read up to when the issue number 7, I believe it was.
Yeah.
8. Yeah. And I haven't kept up with it yet. It's kind of lost track on it, but this is the regular cover. With Dark Side. And then this was the B cover.
I love the Dark Side cover.
I mean, both covers are nice, but definitely the Dark Side cover is better.
The Dark Side just stands out.
If you guys don't know, Tom King, he won the Eisner Writer of the Year award for this book for 2018. For 2018, you know. All right. Next. Sorry, Frost. They didn't win. Oh, Power Rangers writer didn't win.
Power Rangers.
Let's just say Power Rangers is still the best comic book read going right now, hands down.
You know. And then I have here Marvel 2-in-1 was also my pull. The Thing in the Human Torch. I know the Fate of the Four. I don't know if that story arc ended.
The Fate of the Four. Well, I'm trying to find.
Yeah.
Sue and Reed. No, they're still trying to find them. Yeah. And in this issue, Johnny Storm finds out that they're really dead. You know.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to tell. Yeah. I was trying to tell that to Jeff because he said, "No, if you read," I said, "I read Secret Wars twice, man. The original Mr. Fantastic died. The Mr. Fantastic is coming back in the Fantastic Four is the Ultimate Universe Mr. Fantastic."
Mm-hmm.
So that's that one. Then Flash. So Flash War. This is issue number 50, and then 51 where it ends, the epilogue. So curious to see what happens to Wally.
I could tell you.
It is. Don't spoil it. Flash is one of those. I've been reading it from the beginning.
But how'd you not get the Matina covers?
Oh, I don't get the variant. Just get the regular cover.
You should have. Those were like actually some really nice variants.
They are. There's a Delato coming. I think
the 40 and the 49. I just grabbed those.
Yeah, if you watch my latest video that I just did with my buddy Ray D Comics and
I checked it out earlier.
Mentioned about some pickups this week, and that Delato was one of them.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't get I just got the regular cover. And then the last thing that I have here, and this is because I like the character, and I wanted to read more about it. Cosmic Ghost Rider. So we got issue 1 and issue 2, and I read this one online already.
Good.
I just didn't want to buy number 2 without having number 1, so I grabbed issue number 1.
It's a very interesting read, bro.
Yeah. The number 1 was cool. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
I'm just trying to figure out how big is Donny Cates' dick because everybody's riding it. Like everybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, his stuff.
Donnie's riding this. Jump on top of that tip. Let's go.
You know what's so funny though? To be honest, the truth, I didn't even know that was him writing this. I didn't when I got it. I wasn't even thinking about who wrote this. All I thought was I liked the character when he was in Thanos. I liked his origin, I liked his storyline, his part of the story with the Thanos arc, and I wanted to read more. I didn't even realize it was Donnie. It was that dude until I picked it up.
I liked Jeff Lemire's Thanos when Thanos first dropped just recently. It was Jeff Lemire in the beginning. And
yeah,
it was actually,
additional one.
Yeah, it was good. And then Jeff was like, "Hey, Marvel," and dipped. And then you got old Donnie Bablani coming around because everyone's like, "God, country, and baby teeth." And then he starts writing all this, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's amazing." But I mean, maybe the guy's a good writer. I mean, it's like the Venom's decent. It's not a great read. Like everybody says, it's a great read. I'm reading it, and I don't see it being. I think it's a solid, mediocre, steady read. It's a steady, solid read, but it's not like. But
nowadays, considering what's around, that's a good read, bro.
But compared to Power Rangers is way better. It blows it out of the water.
Well, I don't read Power Rangers, so I can't really.
You don't read comics?
Yeah, I don't read. I don't read. I don't read Power Rangers.
Well, you should. You're missing out on a great read.
Yeah.
So how's Donny Cates' dick taste? It's amazing.
I'm surprised you didn't pick up this one.
Oh no, yeah, I didn't.
Legion of Doom.
That shit is a good read too.
Yeah,
I literally cut all my new books. The only thing that's left on my pull is Flash, Walking Dead, Mr. Miracle.
Yeah, your pull list got way low. Like
that's it. Yeah, I literally cut off everything.
And that's good. Yeah.
The only reason why I got this because what I found out is that it's going to be Justice League, and then in between the run, you're going to have a one-off with the Legion of Doom. This is what I'm only getting from this run. That's it. Because when I opened, let me just show you. When I opened it up, because I only got to read a couple of pages because I was working and, shouldn't be doing that. But when I got to that, I was like, oh, shit, the Hall of Doom. I'm hooked. I don't care. And Lex Luthor is just right now just talking to Sinestro. And I guess he's going to start getting the band together and see how it goes. Yeah. That's all I've gotten to. I haven't read the whole thing. So I'm just like you, I'm behind on a lot of stuff. I think the last book I read was Injustice versus Masters of the Universe, which I found interesting in a way.
Ray read Comics and Geekery said every 5 issues will be Legion of Doom by James
Tyon the fourth. Yeah.
The fourth,
yeah. Which is cool. That's just fine with me.
Yeah, that's what Ray's my DC guy. I find out some information through him. And that's what he was telling me on one of my more recent videos is that they were going to be doing that every 5 issues.
That's cool. It's
kind of I kind of like that. It gives you a good break from your comic book that you're reading. You know what I mean? So you're not like, oh God, okay, I'm getting really tired. And then now, boom, you got this random one. You're like, oh, sweet, okay.
That's kind of what happened with me with Flash. I've been contemplating on stopping the Flash since like issue 40, and I just still haven't done it.
That's how I felt with Hal Jordan and the Green Lanterns. But the only thing is, every time when I got to the end of the story, I thought, wow, that was a really good arc. And then, boom, the last page, they throw you for the next arc. You're like, oh, shit, General Zod. Now I got to read this fucking run. And then you get into the whole Dark Stars thing. Now you're getting to the end. The next book that comes out this week is number 50. It's the last book. So I'm going to get that too. And
now, did you have fun reading the Rainbow Bright storyline?
Rainbow Bright.
When they're all rainbow lanterns?
No, you're talking Green Lanterns. I'm talking Hal Jordan. I didn't read the Green Lantern ones.
Okay, so the Green Lanterns were the rainbow turned into the rainbow lanterns.
Okay. I did not read that. I'm sorry. I like my Green Lanterns, but I just stuck it with Hal Jordan because I really liked. Only reason is because when that started up again, the read just felt like how I read it when in what is in the late 80s, 90s, and all that. And that's the Hal Jordan that I like, and I like that team, and especially with the interaction between John Stewart, Guy Gardner, and Kyle Rayner, and just those four together and everything with the core was great.
Yeah.
I hear in one of the next issues for the Green Lanterns, that Tekashi 6ix9ine is actually going to be one of the leaders of the Rainbow Lanterns.
Dude, right here, man. Fake news. Fake news.
Good Lord. I have nothing.
Get a good laugh at that, being that you guys are from New York and he reps New York. I mean, that's the kind of people you guys put out of New York nowadays. I'm just thought maybe nothing.
Nah.
You guys don't rep that? Right.
Nah, man. Nah, I'm a little too old for that.
But he's still on the playlist. I get
it. Not my playlist.
You know my playlist. You know he's non-existent on mine.
Shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's basically it for me. That's all all I have. And you know what? I didn't get Doomsday Clock. Should have been on here. I think.
That was a good read. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and that was I read it online already. They give you the origin of Marionette. Yeah.
Marionette in mine. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty good, but I don't have the issues. The physical issues. Then later this week, I'm getting my slabs from Erod. If you guys remember, what was it, like a month and a half ago? We did an on-air releasing of the PGX slabs.
Yeah.
So
Release.
I submitted 3 of them to CGC and I got them back. I'm actually gonna get them tomorrow. So
nice.
Later this week, I'll make a video or I'll go live or make a video. I don't know, showing what
if you pay an extra $5, PGX will go ahead and throw the graders notes on the back of the label. Just throwing it out.
What did I grade it in my kitchen next to the detergent? I mean,
actually, they changed facilities, so they finally moved out of his mom's living room.
Okay.
Into the garage.
Oh, into a garage. Okay. All right.
Yeah, no, my experience with their grading already is like it's always lower than PGX and CBCS. I mean, it's lower than CGC and CBCS.
Well, I think what was it? One of them that it wasn't off that much. I mean, I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Grading is always going to be subjective between the three.
Yeah.
The only reason why, and I'm not trying to defend them, but they just get a bad rap and things come out and then people start going, well, fuck them, and that's about it. I don't know. It's just hopefully they get their stuff together and hopefully they do their thing and whatever. But you know what? We got 3 grading companies. People pick whatever one that's make you fucking comfortable. That's all I can say.
Yeah. And when you go ahead and you place your order for PGX, go ahead and use promo code Marky316 and you send up your first order.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Fucking. Okay, they're gonna be calling up. Yo, we can sponsor you. No, fuck that, man. No. Do you have rainbow jizz in your case? No, I ain't doing it.
Man. So basically, go ahead.
Have you guys read Infinity War? Infinity Wars?
No, I flipped through it. I flipped
through it.
Someone told me what happened. Someone at my job got it, and he told me what happened. So, what do you think?
Me?
Yes.
It's Gamora.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what happened.
Spoiler alert. But I don't think it's Gamora.
Okay.
I think there's going to be another twist.
You think it's
there's going to be another twist of who it's going to be. I honestly think it's going to be Namora or not
Nebula.
Nebula. I think she's just disguised as her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question because I haven't been reading the Infinity War stuff. Is Nebula in the comics now like Nebula in the movies, like robotic and all that?
I don't know. I don't really
in the older Infinity Gauntlet and Avengers and all that, Nebula, wasn't like the way she is in the movies. Yeah,
I never really read those to really find out, but But yeah, and Jesse's being an idiot. It's yo mama. Get a better live show than Jesse.
Oh shit! No.
It's
Nice.
okay. All right.
Oh my god!
That guys are crazy.
Oh, Lord.
Well,
I think there's gonna be another twist. I think it's gonna be Nebula. It's either gonna be Nebula, or you could probably say it's gonna be what's his face, Loki. You know what I'm saying? But I have a feeling it's gonna be Nebula. Okay, personally.
Here's another question. Do you think the 2 deaths that happened in that book are going to hold?
No, I think the time stone's being used.
Right now. Thank you. I was going to say that. There's no way those are going to hold. I think once you get to the end, boom, time stone. Oh, never happened. Never happened. Sorry.
It's simple. That's just like the movie, you know. Yeah. In the movie, you know, Thanos said it to. He said you didn't use your greatest weapon. He could have used the time stone against Thanos when they were fighting him on Titan, and then Thor fucked up by not going for the head.
Yeah.
So that's true.
But let's. I mean, honestly, the whole thing really, we got to blame it on Star-Lord. I mean, it's his fault.
Yeah. Where's Gamora? Where's Gamora?
Who's Gamora?
What is Gamora? Oh my god!
Oh, shout out to Murph. I see Murph in the chat. Yo, that auction was crazy yesterday, right? Oh. Shit, yo.
Sorry, I missed you guys. I was out.
What auction?
What
Archangel.
Yeah, Archangel was killing it. Shit.
I was watching the UFC last night, so that was pretty interesting. The only good fight was the main event. So
I don't even follow. What was the UFC fight?
Yeah, what was the main event?
It was
Mighty Mouse and some other person. Like Mighty Mouse.
TJ Dillashaw versus the guy I can't even pronounce. He has tattoos. No, TJ Hooker. Anyway, TJ Hooker won again, and then they announced. Yes, again, and then they announced for September the 8th, Khabib versus Conor McGregor.
And Nate Diaz walked out. I don't understand why people keep watching this shit.
What happened with McGregor? He won?
McGregor did not fight. They just announced that McGregor's going against Khabib.
Yeah, and that's the fight that everybody wants, considering that's the hand truck who he was trying to throw it at the bus.
Honestly, after all that with what Gregor did, I don't think he should be in the UFC fighting at all, period, regardless of the namesake.
No,
I don't care.
True. Yeah, he fucked a lot of shit up, and actually, he almost killed that whole card. I think he knocked out two fighters? Three fighters out of that card, and I'm thinking Dana White was ready to fucking cut him loose, and I probably think Khabib said, no, let him back in so I can beat his ass.
No,
you don't think so?
I think it's money. They want money.
Oh, definitely.
They want money.
They need a draw. They need something because
all that noise and all that. You know, he just turned it into WWE doing that. You know.
They are turning. I mean, fucking Brock Lesnar came out after Daniel Cormier won the fucking belt and challenged him.
That was WWE. That was all set up. That was all fun and games. That was stupid. I was like, look at these kids in the. What are we doing talking about UFC and this is comic books? What the hell? All right. Oh, wait a minute. I had to catch myself.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
No, I don't have nothing else. I just wanted to make sure that the feed is working for tomorrow night. I wanted to show those books that I picked up. If there's anything for us you want to share with everybody, anything, you know, you want to promote, anything, you know.
I don't really want to promote anything. I mean,
watch this latest video.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want me to do more videos like that, let me know in the chat or in the comment section of that video. I'll be more than happy to do more videos like that, you know. Yeah. But I know there's a bunch of other people that do the same thing. They do the same thing. They might be better at it than I am, but I just show what I like and what I think you guys may like, because I know a lot of you guys as a community, so I know what you guys would like. So I'm just picking books that I think you guys would like and covers and all that stuff like that. So if you guys want me to keep doing videos like that, go ahead and check the stuff out. That's about it. And whatever, Jesse, whatever. No, they suck. Stop it. I feel the same way about your live show. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that?
Yo, shout out to JLS, man.
I gotta cut this before Frost gets me in trouble. Marky, anything you wanna share with the good people?
Nothing. I'd seen Mission Impossible today. That was fucking great. I seen it in IMAX. The action sequences are great. So if you were looking forward to that, you ain't gonna be disappointed. And I just got to give a shout out to, again, because I did a video for him. Shout out to Bluntzilla Video. The kid hit 400 subs. Not only that, he is in film school and he's doing the short film horror films. That's his jam. So go check him out. Go and support him. And that about it. That's all I got.
I co-signed that.
Yes, I know you co-signed that. Yes,
I did a video as well. I co-signed that as well. He's definitely dope dude and awesome. And I hope somebody who likes horror actually wins, because I don't care for horror. So, no, look at my video. It's fucking hilarious. I think, what was that? Point Break was involved.
Yeah, Point Break. You put Point Break. It's a horror film. I love it. I love it.
Die Hard, horror film, Batman, horror film. I mean, I was all over it.
Yeah. No, that was good. That was good. That was like.
All right, Mike, Joker M21. Anything you wanna?
Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. And this weekend was a lazy weekend for me, man. All I did was pull some books for the auction, a couple of books, and yeah, I ain't do a damn thing this weekend. I stood home, it's fucking blazing hot, and that's it. It.
All right, thanks for joining me.
I got one more.
You got one more. Go ahead.
Evan said, shout out to the random new guy, Jukebox Comics. He's definitely randomly new. He's only got like 150 subs. Go check him out. What's it? Jukebox Comics. Good dude, Canadian. He says A lot in Buddy. So get on it.
All right. So just want to remind everybody, tomorrow night, episode 57, Chilling with NY Warriors, special guest Omega 13 or Omega XIIV. He'll be joining us at 10 o'clock. Then this Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern, the 8th New York Warriors auction. I have a special guest, Tim, Lord of the Long Box. He's going to be joining us for that auction as well. And guys, in the chat, please check out Just Rican and his comics. He's new. He only has about 48 subs. He's been putting out videos consistently, so please check it out. See, give him a sub. Check it out. And that's it. I got nothing else. Until next time. Peace.
Later, yeah.
Later, everybody.